I was about to leave work after a pretty good day at work. It was a pretty good day. It was productive. It was relaxed. When you can honestly say you have a good day at work, it's a good thing. And then like 10 minutes before I'm out, a coworker of mine decides to remind me that CrossFit's a thing. I was like, fuck, that's right. Then it all came flooding back to me. All of the fitness trends over the years. And they're just so fucking stupid. Like, and CrossFit is the worst of the worst because it became like a pseudo sport. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with the CrossFit games. And if y'all do CrossFit, it's like, hey man, look, I'm glad you exercise. I'm glad you work out. Oh, itchy. Yeah, that's your left ear. No, it's fine. He's fighting an ear infection. I mean, he's not fighting it. We're fighting it together. I'm putting drops in his ears, but it's in his right ear. Anyway, you're fine, dog. But CrossFit is absolutely fucking retarded insofar as like okay, so if you do CrossFit and that's how you exercise, okay. It's fucking gay, but okay. You exercise, cool. Wear a back brace, and deadlifts are a heavyweight exercise. It's the fact that they turned it into, like, a sport. Right? Like I watched this, I heard about this 10 years ago, and I was like, what the fuck is even going on? And I look at it, and you have, like, a bunch of people who are, like, you know how you can identify a wrestler? You can, like, look, if you spent enough time in enough gyms, you can, like, identify a wrestler versus a power lifter versus a football player versus a runner. You can just kind of like look at the body composition and just tell. These people, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, some of them look like marathon runners, and some of them, I don't even know how they did one kipping pull-up, much less like 13 of them. And I'm going to go off on a side tangent right now, okay? I spent 2.5 weeks with a personal trainer learning how to do a proper pull-up. I'm going to let that sink in for those of you who aren't as familiar. Pull-ups take an intense, it's like push-ups too, intense level of form to get, to get like, or intense level of like activation to get the perfect form, right? It's intense. A kipping pull-up is just a formless, the goal is to just get over the bar. Just get your chin over the bar. Okay, well, do I pull it? Just fucking get it over the bar. It doesn't fucking matter. They have kipping pull-ups. They do fucking deadlifts with like 95 pounds. And so they're like seeing how many they can do within a certain amount of time. Guys, back extensions and deadlifts are not supposed to be done fast. And you're not supposed to be pressuring yourself to get a shit fuck ton of reps. Deadlifts are a high weight, low rep exercise. The point is to fucking hit that weight and get strong. You can do moderate to where you're doing like 6 to 10 reps a set, but it's a strength exercise. Or when I see people do power cleans, and then they just fucking, they're just, it's not even power cleans, I think it's snatches, where they're just, and I'm like, all I can think is y'all's fucking spines, shoulders, knees, wrists, elbows, and fucking necks are fucking donezo, dude. They're fucking done. They're out. You're out of there. Another one, my girlfriend reminded me of this. Thaibo. And I had to, like, bow my head in shame because there were I didn't take the whole thing, but there were a couple of moves I saw where I'm like, yo, that's a good warm-up. Fuck! Guys. Alright. The Indian clubs, you seen people moving those clubs around, you know how they do the fucking, like, whatever? People have been using those for thousands of years. You can look on ancient Greek pottery where they showed like the different, they had all the art on the pots. You will see athletes fucking around with weights that look like small bowling pins. Those are fucking amazing. The steel weighted clubs. Those are awesome. Dumbbells. People have been fucking with dumbbells for hundreds of years. Pulleys, like your cables. People have been fucking with these for thousands of years. And I mean in the context of, like, physical training. Folks, guys, do what works, okay? Do what works. And I don't mean do what works for you. Just follow your truth. No, do what the fuck has worked for thousands of years. Have you seen what the Greeks thought perfection looked like? It was a dude or a chick with a moderately low amount of body fat, a good amount of muscle, and a smile on his face or her face. Quite frankly, Greeks idealized women with a little bit more weight on them. Take a look at paintings of Aphrodite. Yeah. But do what works, man. I can't stand when these fucking fitness trends go off, and then it's almost like, okay, if you're my age, I'm 33. If you're my age, you're seeing commercials now for like, okay, so 10, 15 years ago, there was like Lunesta. There were these drugs that they're like, hey, do you have trouble sleeping? Does one of your testicles jiggle when your pants don't fit right? Have you noticed that your left foot goes numb when you're in the bath? Well, you might be right for Oxypetria, whatever the fuck. And now, 10, 15 years later, it's, hey, did you take that drug Oxypetria and it totally fucked your shit up? You might be entitled to some money. They need to do that for fitness trends. Hey, did you do a juice cleanse for a week and then you ended up burning a bunch of brain fat and spending time in a hospital? You might be entitled to compensation. Did you do CrossFit and broke your fucking spine, popped out a couple of vertebrae? You might be entitled to compensation. Just because somebody's like fucking fit looking doesn't mean they know what they're doing. I've met plenty of stupid people with college degrees. I've met plenty of intelligent people that didn't even graduate high school. I have met people who they are fit and in shape and all they fucking do is walk their ass to school or work or wherever. Do what has historically been proven to work. And also, be careful. If you're lifting heavy weights, fucking be careful. Look up form. Snag a couple of sessions with a personal trainer. Don't jump on a fucking bandwagon because some dipshit thinks they know what they're talking about.